Hey everyone, how's it going? Today, I've got a creepy story about dementia to share with you all. If there's someone with dementia in your home, would you believe their ramblings? Perhaps amidst those ramblings, there might be a grain of truth. Growing up, Grandma Sue was my best friend. She always seemed to understand me when no one else did. My parents are the pushy and high-pressure sort, constantly reminding me that success is earned, not given. I've always had a hard time being their child, and I never seemed to live up to their standards. Their berating and controlling was bad, but their disappointment felt worse. To them, the picture of a perfect household was more important than anything else, and perception was everything. Grandma Sue lived with us because she had dementia. Most of what I knew about her was from accounts given to me by my parents. They emphasized what she wants was to excuse the disease that was slowly deteriorating her memory. For me, sitting and reading to her was enough. I didn't have a lot of friends, and those moments of calm and quiet with Grandma Sue were some of the best for me. I had always wanted to be a writer, and she accepted the stories I shared with her, giving honest feedback and fair criticism. To me, Grandma Sue always seemed sharp and lucid. But then there were times that she would blabber on and on incoherently. She said she had been abducted from her home, forced to stay in our house, and told she was forgetting things. She rambled on that she never had any children, and when I asked her how she could deny the time she spent helping my mother raise me, she would fly into a blind rage. In these moments, my parents would panic, and I would just feel deeply hurt. This has been going on since my 10th birthday, when Grandma Sue and my father had a tremendously heated argument. She threatened to take me away, saying they were controlling and demeaning, and after screaming and yelling that seemed endless, in her disorientation she wandered away from home. When my father found her a week later, she was barely recognizable, hair matted and tangled, missing her wedding and engagement rings. It was then that the dementia had seemed to set in, with her saying things such as "This isn't my home," and "They've threatened to kill me." But through all this, it's been a victory to remember the woman who sat me on her lap at age 10 and told me she'd always love me exactly the way I was. My parents went on vacation about 3 days ago, and I've been staying at their home caring for Grandma Sue. It's not a very hard task, and although she has moments of rage and frustration, she's very much in control of all her facilities. This morning when I woke up, Grandma Sue was sitting at the foot of my bed. She quietly said to me, "They say I have dementia, but I've never known who these people are." This shook me up, her blatant denial of our existence after everything we had done for her. Wanting to get some fresh air, I decided to get ahead on my mother's gardening as a pleasant surprise for when she returned. As I weeded around the bushes, I felt a thick and hardened root. Yanking it to the surface, I shrieked as I gazed down at the rotted bones of a human hand. And on the ring finger is my Grandma Sue's wedding and engagement rings.